I'm feeling high.
Hey beauties, welcome back to another video on my channel. Thank you guys so very much for clicking on today's video. So we have a newbie in the building. She is natural, she's short, she like them real short. Yeah, and also we'll be doing the pop art nail art because that's how she wanted. I don't know how I felt about it, but I was in for the challenge. Well, this video has been uploaded and edited, so you know say it went well. So what I'm doing right here, I went ahead and soaked the nails off for around 20 minutes, 15 minutes, because it doesn't take that long. When you do edge a nail, put on your acetone and put it in some foil to let it heat generate and start tearing the gel apart. Take that pusher, I'm going to scrape off the nails. What didn't come off the nail, I'm going to use my emery board, my hand file, and file what's left of the nail, not using it very aggressively because we're working with her natural nails here and we want to preserve them. All right, so we're going to cut the nails down because as I tell you before, she loved the nails really short. She loved them short, right up to her nail bed. Literally, that's where she likes them. So we're going to do what she asked. She has been a client for a little bit, so I'm gonna do what she wants me to do. Anyways, so we're gonna push back all the cuticles, and I'm going in with my drill bit, lifting up that cuticles a little bit more and removing the dead cuticles on the nail plate. I've been doing this client for a little while now, and her cuticles are still so tight. I can't, I could understand somebody who has doesn't do their nails on a regular nail cuticles to be tight, but every time that she comes back, it is quite tight. So I have to do extra steps to loosen it so it's not as painful. So we're going in with our sanding band. This is the softest band that I have. I think this is 180 or 200, not quite sure. I'll pop it up on screen if I do remember. And I'm just going over the entire nail. As I said, because she does this fairly often, I find the need that I don't need to use aggressive stuff on the nail plate. So I try to eliminate that as much as I possibly can. So after I'm done with that, I'm going to shape the nails. After I cut the nails real short, yeah, we're going to shape the nails. As you guys can see, I'm filing in one direction only. The purpose for this is to not create jagged lines, like when you file, and when you file it's the end of your nails are rough. We don't want that, so we're going to file in one direction to not create that effect. So I'll go ahead and ensure that everything is filed down to the nail bed of the nails, because that's what she likes. She loves it. So after that, we're going to go in with our nippers to cut away the dead skin around the epinicium, right? So there's some controversy about this and why you shouldn't do it. I agree. At the same time, I don't agree, because if there is evidence that this around the nail is dead, I think you should remove it, but don't clip on the actual live skin, because that hurts. Okay, so if you're not expert at this, I recommend not doing it, but what I can definitely recommend is doing it on yourself. So there's things that you don't like, and I'm sure that you don't want for the clients, so practice on yourself and you will become better. That's how I practice, because I usually see people doing this and I was like, how do they do it? Practice for myself, and now I am an amateur. So I go ahead and clip around the cuticle area and just say clean and nice, and then we're going to spray some alcohol. One thing, if you don't have any dehydrator, alcohol acts as a dehydrator, so you don't have to go spend that extra money. So you can use your acetone, you can use your alcohol, it works perfectly. So now I'm going in with my primer, and I'm going to prime the nails twice. You already know how I feel about that. It's just an added thing, like it's a habit, like it's not necessary, but I do it. So I'm going in with my lavender from Anself. I despise Anself, and the color, but I go and use the color, but I despise them. Just so you know, Anself, if you want do a little something for me and relieve yourself, then yeah, come through. This is a hard product to work with. As you note, I do not work with any base coat onto the nails, because when I do this, the product doesn't stick to the nail very well. so I have to leave the nails a little bit rough for the polish not to start shrinking. Yeah, so I got to do what I got to do. So also please note, this is not a constant practice. Any nails that I'm doing, I usually go ahead and use some base coat. It all depends on the quality of the polish, but I find that Anself is not that great, and I highly don't recommend it. If you think you can work with it very well, by all means go ahead and use it, but for me it is a lot, hence so I have not used it. You haven't noticed it in any of my videos unless it's dire circumstances as to why I'm gonna use them, to be honest with you. So yeah, so I will do a thin layer onto the nails, cure that for 60 seconds, and then I'll do another repeat to amp up the nail color. Cure that for 60 seconds also. Then I'll go ahead and start doing my designs, creating highlights and lowlights. She wanted a darker shade of purple. I was thinking a little bit more closer to the purple that she has on her nails, but a little deeper. No, she don't want that. She want what she saw. She came in with an inspiration. I mean, 2 weeks prior to this, she sent me a video and was like, yo, this is what I wanted. But you know, as a nail tech, you want to add your influence to what they're doing. So you decide to give your suggestion, but she was adamant that that's what she wanted, and I complied. All right. So she wanted that dark purple a little bit broader. So I did that for her. Cured that for 60 seconds. I think I did another coat because they were a little bit opaque. Cured that for another 60 seconds, and then we're going with our famous black. I don't know what's so famous about the black, but we're going in the black with the black outlining the entire nail, and I'm doing this methodically because once you apply, and remember it's short nails that you're working on, so certain things you have to adjust yourself, because if you don't adjust yourself, you're going to have a lot of work to do. So I tried my very best and I succeeded. Yeah. This part was a little bit tedious because I ensured that the line have a bit between a balance. It's not too thin, it's not too thick. So yeah, and so some of the nails were a little, to me, in my opinion, but I can't change how her nails are. But yeah, so I'm going in applying my black around the nail. This is Clara Colors. I think I'm going to do a review at the end of the year with each of the products that I've purchased throughout the year, because I think it's only fitting, right? And I've got a whole bunch of stuff because nail mask is coming through, which I'm really excited about. I'm really excited about the journey. As I said before, that this here is going to be 12 days of nail mask. I'm not gonna push it. If I feel like I can produce more, I will then go ahead and do so. If I don't feel like, I'm not going to do so. So yeah, we're going to create those outlines, after which we're gonna go ahead and cure for 60 seconds. Each coating I do cure for 60 seconds just to ensure that I cure everything properly. Each layer is applied thinly. Is thinly a word? Or more is applied thinner? No, it's thinly. I think thinly is a word. Yeah, everything was applied thinly. So yeah, everything was applied thinly. I think it's a word. So I'm just going in and drawing the strokes on the nails. I must apologize how I was angling. I swear to God that I thought you were getting direct, outline everything. You're seeing everything properly, but I was angling the nails for me, my own purposes. I didn't realize. I'll go in and add a little few stuff here, the black, the white with the dots at the end, and she wanted it exactly how she showed me, so I had to execute. So I'm going in with that top coat after I cured, obviously, and then I'm going to apply a nice generous amount and then seal the end of the nails, and then we're gonna cure that for 60 seconds. Wipe around the nail, ensure say there's no gel on your nails. After which I'm going in with my cuticle cutter, and I will be just cutting around the nails, because sometimes she has some hard surfaces around the nails and I want to get rid of that. So I'll go ahead and do it. I do this for all her appointments, and then I will go ahead and use my emery board to straighten out the nails a little bit, just away that oil her cuticles, and then we're done. Very excited about this process. She said she love it. She came back to me again and said she love it. So yeah, girl, Yeah, look at that. Look at that. If you want to see more nails like this, definitely subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment down below. Also follow me on all my socials. That's Instagram and TikTok at Baby Beauty Service. And I'll see you guys